There's a few Christians who seem to side with the atheists in opposing the existence of a maximally great being. Many people oppose the existence of a maximally great being. Now, of course, atheists do not believe that such a being exists. That's true by definition. However, there's a few Christians who seem to side with the atheists in opposing the existence of a maximally great being. It's common to see Calvinists deny one or all of God's maxed out great-making properties, such as God's necessary and perfect power, His necessary and perfect love, and God's necessary and perfect knowledge. For example, in my book, Human Freedom, Divine Knowledge, and Mere Molinism, I point out that Arthur Pink rejects God's omnibenevolence and is clear that, quote, God does not love all people, end quote. Well, Pink is wrong. In my book, I also point out that John Piper has made claims that entail God's neediness and thus a lack of omnipotence. Piper is making a huge mistake. And many Calvinists entertain the idea that God does not possess libertarian freedom. Well, this entails that God is unipotent as opposed to omnipotent. The deity who can only do one thing is not the God who has the power to do all things. And finally, Dr. James White, who I debated on this topic last year, unwittingly aligns himself with open theists and rejects the idea that God necessarily knows the truth value to all propositions prior to creation. I think these theological thinkers, who I consider to be friends and brothers in Christ, are all dead wrong. They all have a low view of God.